Welcome to Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm Josh Coan.
I'm Carter Burquest.
Vikings season is finally upon us. Well, we're in training camp preseason mode, but we're getting ready for the regular season. Football is being played even if the games don't count yet. So let's talk about the preseason. What are you looking for the Vikings preseason? Are there players you're trying to watch, position groups? What are you looking for when you watch these preseason games?
Yeah, it's so exciting. I mean, even though the games don't mean anything, the starters don't play, I mean, it's football, and it's just fun to have football back. I feel like it's been forever. I feel like we need to get the taste of the end of last year out of our mouth and get ready to go for what we're hoping is a great season here. From the preseason, I think it's tough to watch and really analyze in depth the starters and what they do. From the defensive standpoint, we know what our defense can do. I'm not really worried one way or another. They're going to play very vanilla. I wouldn't be surprised if some teams put up some points on our first team defense. I just don't think we're really going to show what we have in the regular season. Just got to hope for no injuries there. Beyond that, what I'm going to watch is I'm excited to see a little bit of Kirk Cousins, even though I do think it'll be vanilla. I think it'll be nice to be able to see him run a couple drives with the starters. Beyond that, I'm excited to actually watch Kyle Sloter. We heard a lot about him in Denver last year. We signed him. It was kind of a big deal. We kind of really put a lot of faith into holding him on the practice squad, and it seems like the Vikings have quite a bit of faith. So I'm excited to see what he can do just out of pure curiosity. And then beyond that, the other name that I think is a pretty hot name that I'm seeing around and people talk about it is the cornerback Holton Hill. Seems to be getting a lot of love from not only Vikings players but coaches. So I'm excited to see what he can do. I know it's tough to really analyze a corner, but excited to see if he maybe makes a play here or there. And overall, just really, quite honestly, sitting on pins and needles, hoping there's no injuries.
Yeah, obviously injuries are the most important thing. We don't want any injuries in the preseason. That's what we're looking for most of all, that everyone gets through it healthy. But I'm actually kind of excited for this preseason because I feel pretty good about our starters, so I'm not concerned about watching them or what they do. Again, offenses are pretty vanilla. Zimmer's not going to show too much of his defensive blitzes and things. So I'm looking at depth, and the two specific groups that I'm looking at depth is cornerback and wide receiver. Cornerback, I want to see if Mackenzie Alexander can now actually make a bit of a jump now that he's being pushed. We got, the rookie Mike Hughes. We got, another rookie, Hill from Texas. Heard a lot of great things about him so far in training camp. People are really excited about him, even though he was undrafted because of maybe character issues. But I'm also excited to watch the receivers in the depth. Obviously, 1 and 2, we got Diggs locked down, so we got two of, I think, the best receivers in the league. But who's going to be that third and fourth guy? Obviously, in the NFL now, it's a lot more, receivers get a lot more action. You're not just doing 2 wide receivers and 2 tight ends. A lot of times, you have 3 or 4 wide receivers out there fairly often. So I want to see if Treadwell specifically can finally take that step. I want to see some development from him in his 3rd year. If he doesn't show us much in the preseason, I'm going to be a little disappointed. Also, Kendall Wright, wide receiver who could be a good slot receiver replacing Jarius Wright's role. I want to see how he fits in the slot, maybe with the other guys out wide, kind of how they work. So that's what I'm looking for. Wide receivers, a little bit cornerbacks.
For sure, yeah. I think you maybe changed my view a little bit. I am really excited now that you say that to watch Treadwell. I hope that's something that he can finally take the next step. Who knows? I'm definitely not putting money in the bank on it, but I'm hoping that he can really show up and do something special, and then really, again, just crossing the fingers on injuries, hoping the team gels, has a good culture, and no distractions, nothing comes up out of nowhere, no Teddy knee situation, knock on wood, and then we have a great year.
Yeah, all right, can't wait for Vikings football. Thanks for watching us. Let us know what you think. What are you looking for in the preseason? Treadwell, some defensive backs, maybe special teams. What are you looking for this preseason? Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
See ya.